Tuesday, self-care edition, and boy, do we need some self-care tonight. Welcome, everyone, to this edition of Next Level Resale Live, Sunday Night Live. Hang on a second, my camera looks a little weird there, but I am here. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. How are you tonight? What are you grateful for tonight? What are you grateful for this Sunday evening, the 18th of February? The 18th of February. I am live, people. How are you tonight? What are you and you, but especially you, grateful for? I'm going to get my little towel here. I feel like my camera is going smutsy. I guess I didn't have my camera. It looks a little that up a little bit. Let's see. I feel like my camera's a little schmutzy tonight. Hey, Ann, how are you? Grateful for understanding customers. Yes, yes. Understanding customers. It's amazing what they understand when you give them a chance to understand. When you give them a chance, people are amazing. Hey, Heather, Ann, how are you? April, April, how are you tonight? Grateful to have you all here tonight live. Grateful to have you live tonight. We are broadcasting tonight on both Facebook and YouTube. Any problems with Facebook, hop on over to YouTube. I am over there too. I am over there, there. That camera was clean. This camera was a little schmutzy tonight to get us started. Yes, people are good, Heather. People are good. People are good. I'm getting messages in the middle of this. It is funny. Let's see if I can copy that and paste that in there for people. I'm like, people are asking where am I? And here I am. Here I am. I'm getting messages in the middle. I feel like old time here. Nancy's here. How are you, Nancy? It was great talking with you last night or today or at some point. Uh, I do. I'm getting called out on too many messages at the same time. I'm getting too many messages at the same time. But that is okay. That is okay. I am there and I am here to help. So let's get started tonight. I got so many things going on. I talked to so many of you today, and I'm trying to keep the notifications straight here. Oh, that's right. I thought Jimmy's birthday's tomorrow, April. Jimmy's birthday is supposed to be tomorrow. Cheers to Jimmy. I thought Jimmy was tomorrow. That's why we couldn't travel. Nancy's got it under control. Erica, great to have you here live. So it is good to be here with y'all. We start this program every night with the Stay Positive book. The Stay Positive, A Year of Positive Thinking. Excuse me, I always call it the wrong book. Hey, Kitty, how are you? Katie, great to have you here live. Appreciate you so much. Hope all is well in your world. I'm just excited to have you all live tonight. I get so many on the replay. I get so many comments on the replay. And it is great to have you all here live tonight. Let's go to the 18th here. This is my day. Diversity is beauty. We need to give each other the space to grow, to be ourselves, to exercise our diversity. We need to give each other space so that we both give and receive such beauty things as idea, openness, dignity, joy, healing, and inclusion. There you go. There you go. Hey, Julie Jenkowitz, great to have you live. Great to talk to you today. Great, excellent. Okay, first and foremost, as we start tonight, it is Self Care Sunday. So there's so many things in self care, but I want to start off first and foremost. If you, I'm talking to you. Yes, get a little closer because I'm talking to you right now. I'm talking to you. If you do not know how to get a hold of me, I am the easiest person to get a hold of. I am the easiest person to get a hold of. I return calls. I call them in order. I have been on the phone all day long with store owners. I have been on the phone entirely the entire day, yesterday, all day with store owners. I was going till, I don't know, midnight, 1 o'clock, somewhere around there last night. Okay. And I have been on that with all day. But if you do not, yes, I'm talking to you. I'm very clearly talking to you. Okay. Do not know how to get a hold of me, Neil, Neil, at nextlevelresale.com. Neil at nextlevelresale.com. Easiest guy to get a hold of. Easiest guy to get a hold of. Break to Alaska. My sister's coming to your store, Kathleen. My sister's coming, actually. Kathleen, it is great to have you with us. I haven't gotten you on my call list yet today. Miss Alaska, but my sister is coming to your store this summer. I was so excited when she told me that. Is Daytona Daytona 500s tomorrow? Why did I think that was later? Hey, Rose, great to have you here as well. I'm greatly blessed and appreciate you all showing up tonight. I know many of you are showing up live because of thank you, Katie. I appreciate that. I am. I do. I take everybody's call. I hold your hand. I am here with the art. Uh, hey, Florida Angie. We are here as parts of teachers. We are here with the part of of you, the independent store owner. Okay, so let's talk about what everybody wants to talk about, and what some of you are like, what the heck are people talking about? Okay, so let's first start with the theme. Okay, well, many people tonight want to talk about what's going on with the Liberty Cloud situation, and I'm going to talk about it. I am going to talk about that tonight. I promise you I'm going to talk about it. I have recent updates from them. Okay, so I'm going to talk about that, and I have no problems talking about it. I have no problems taking questions about it. I have no problems talking to you about your personal situation, concerns, your everything, because that's what I do. Okay, that is what I do, and it is my pleasure to do that. Okay, it is truly my pleasure. I don't know. Rose says I'm breaking up, so let me know if I'm breaking up because I don't think I'm breaking up. I hope I'm just breaking up in Daytona. I'm gonna even plug in my extra charger here, but I hope I am not breaking up for anybody. Whoa! I know I'm twisting. Hang on a second. That was weird. That was weird. I connected a cord and I started twisting. God only knows what Luna's gotten into. That's the joy of having a puppy, people. Sorry about that. But hopefully I am not breaking up for you. Breaking up there too. Uh-oh. Maybe it's a Florida thing. You're both in Florida. But I am here and I am live. And I'm recording on this one. I'm both on YouTube and Facebook. So hopefully it's just a Facebook thing. Facebook is trying to silence me. I am breaking up. Well, you guys decide. I can restart the video. I mean, everything looks fine on my side. I've got videos going. I'm here, and I'm here on Facebook. There is a link, excuse me, on YouTube. So if anybody wants me to switch over um, to restart the video, I'm happy to do that. But everything hasn't stopped with the recording, except for when I knocked everything over. But just some buffering. I freeze and then I unfreeze. Okay, now I'm just having fun with you. So I am going to absolutely talk about the Liberty Cloud thing. Okay, I promise to. I promise I absolutely am, and I'll tell you what I know and all that. But I can't start this without reminding you to take care of yourself. Okay, when there is a catastrophic event like what is happening in your business right now, when a key service like Liberty is interrupted, okay, when you have a key service like your main software provider interrupted, okay, that is a catastrophic event. There's just no way to dance around it. It is. It's absolutely a catastrophic event, okay? But you can't take care of everybody else if you're not taking care of you. You can't take care of everyone else if you do not take care of yourself. So what does that mean? You need to make sure you're eating right. You need to make sure you're hydrating. You need to make sure you're sleeping. Okay? You need to make sure you exercise or get up and move. Okay? And I know some of that you people are like, yeah, that's stupid here. Okay? But you can't take care of others. You can't take care of your business if you don't take care of you. Okay? I said it earlier that I was going last night with stores till about 1 a.m. About 1 a.m. was when I was able to hang up with the last one last night and go to bed. Okay? I was back up at 6 something. Okay? I was out of bed at 6 something this morning. The first thing I did was my puppy said, "Are you crazy? You went to bed at 1." Thankfully, Luna looked at me like, "Yeah, whatever you're doing is crazy." I got up and I exercised. Okay, I get up and I do walking exercises every day. I move around. I do walking exercises every day. That is what I got up and did. I did just over 2 miles this morning before I started anything else. Before I had my cup of coffee, before I walked the puppy. Okay, that was number one, so that I could take care of me, so I could help take care of you. Okay. Okay, that is super important. Before I came on with you tonight, I ate a quick dinner. Okay, I'm not saying it was. I sat down and relaxed and had a nice relaxing dinner. I ate a quick dinner because I knew tonight's live was going to be longer. Okay, I knew the questions were going to be deeper. The time was going to be longer. And so I did that. I took care of me so that I could take care of you. You need to take care of you. Okay, whatever that means. Whether that means you need to go take a bath, whether you need to take a glass of wine, whether that means you need to take a walk, you need to make sure you are taking care of you first. Okay, that you have your belly fed, your mind fed, and that you are in the right headspace. Okay, to move forward as you move through a crisis. Working through a crisis is about the next decision, not the next 100 decisions, not the next 100 things you need to do. It is about the next decision in how you do things. Yes, take some deep breaths. Absolutely, April. Do some yoga or some Zumba. April's a Zumba. Okay? Do those things so that you are safe for yourself. Okay? Do those things so that you take care of yourself. Because if you don't, you can't take care of everybody else. You can't take care of your business. You can't take care of your customers. You can't take care of your family if there's not a healthy you. So I mean, I start with that. I had my vitamins before I exercised. Then I exercised. Then I had my extra. When I'm working like this, one of the things I do is I take those emergency packets, because I know when I'm burning the candle at both ends, that's when I get sick. So I make sure that I'm staying healthy, keeping myself as healthy as I can keep myself, so that I can help all of you. And so, what have I been doing today? Okay, what have I been doing yesterday, and what have I been doing today? Okay, I've been working on resiliency. Okay, how do you bounce back? Okay, you can't control everything. You can't control everything. I think it was Friday. I've lost track of the days. I fully admit that I can call. It might have been Wednesday. It could have been Saturday. Okay, Friday had a store freak out because they just gotten a delivery. Just gotten a delivery. The delivery driver backed up into a tree. Delivery driver backed into a tree. Okay, didn't knock the tree over, but knocked it into the power line. Their building still had partial power, so most of the lights were working. Most of the stuff was working, but not all the power was working. Things were going on and off, and of course, what was going off? The internet. The internet didn't work. Okay, the internet didn't work, and knocked out their internet right after a delivery, and that took the power company to come out and repair that so that they had power back. But they lost power. They lost partial power. They lost internet. So when you have adversity, okay, when things happen, okay, they happen at your intersection. Okay, they happen at the intersection of where you're going. And it's not that the thing happens, it's how do you respond to it? It's how do you respond to it? I've talked about it before, you know. Right after I got Cassandra a new car, okay, she hit a deer. Hit a deer, 70 miles an hour. The important thing was she walked away. The important thing was she walked away. The new car, not so much. That was total. So I had to go buy another car. Okay? These are things that happen in life. We are faced with all sorts of challenges that hit us in all sorts of different ways. All sorts of obstacles come in our way. Success is not a straight line. We talk about the staircase here at Next Level Retail and how you are taking your next step and your next step. But success is not a straight line. And what we lose track of when we're climbing those steps of success, when we climb those steps of success, is we forget to look back at all the things we've accomplished. We look at all the things in front of us that we need to do, but we don't look backwards at all the things we have actually accomplished. Okay? All the things you have actually done to get you to the step you are on. All the amazing things. Okay, you are, and I'm saying this, and I apologize to any men that are listening. You are an amazing group of women because it is predominantly women that are tuning in and that are our clients. Okay, you are an amazing, accomplished group of women. Okay, amazing. You are enough. You are you are amazing for all that you have accomplished. Okay, amazing. But you lose sight of that in a crisis. You lose sight of, and people will have you focus on what is wrong, and there's wrong. Don't get me wrong. I am not justifying what is wrong, what is broken right now in the computer world. I am not justifying that. But what I am telling you, what I am teaching you, what I am trying to help you put on the glasses to see, okay, put on the glasses to see, is focus on what you can control versus what we can't. Okay, none of us can control the cataclysmic. Hey, Jennifer, how are you? Great to have you with you. You are on my. I haven't gotten to you on my list. I've been worried about. I thought you guys moved back to Jessica, so but I didn't have you on my call list for today. But I hope all is well with you. Great to have you here. Focus on what you can control versus what you can't. There's a ton of stuff. Okay, good. I'm glad you're good. I'm glad you're good. Okay. Focus on what you can control. Okay. So it is so easy to bury yourself in the focus of things you can't control that you sight of the things you can. And in resale, I mean, I have been a consultant for more than 3 decades, but I love resale. Hey, Kelly, how are you? I love resale because resale is the heart of the community. Heart, okay, literally the heart, the pulse beat of every community in every state, in every city in this country. Everyone, everyone, okay, literally the heartbeat, okay. Your inventory is all local. Your employees are local. The money stays local. Okay, you invest in your community and you support your community. You are the heartbeat of your community. You are the of Main Street. That is quite honestly a freaking huge, huge responsibility. Okay, there's no that. That is a huge responsibility. Uh, I understand that, Kelly. I understand that. I very much understand that about you. I love you, Kelly. I love you, Kelly. And I do understand that. I do understand that. But we have to focus on what we can control. So we can't control that this devastating outage happened to Liberty Cloud customers. It is devastating. Okay? It is absolutely devastating. And everyone at Resale World knows it. Everyone in the industry knows it. And everyone at Emporia, okay, that bought Resale World Simple Consigning Consign Pro knows that. They know it and they care and they take that responsibility very seriously. They take it very, very seriously. They're working on all that. And I have I can say that I know your data is safe. Okay. I know your data is safe, but this is a unbelievable systematic failure, and bringing it back up is hard. It takes some heavy lifting, and all their resources. Actually, they were invited on the program tonight. Okay, all their resources are focused on getting you back online. But what can you do? Okay, first and foremost, you should not be closed. If you think you should be closed, you better make sure you are on my call list. You should be on my call list if you think you need to be closed because of this. You should still accept inventory. Why? Because you need the supply chain so it doesn't disrupt future sales. And we're going to talk about that as we move forward, but you need that supply of inventory. You need that inventory coming in. Is that easy? No, because that's the hardest part is you can't actually enter your inventory. If you deal in large items, you should be putting them on the floor for sale and keeping a logbook. If you're dealing in small items, they should be sorted. If any of them require research, that research should be done and they should be ready to enter when your system comes back on. If you're working, you should be there to sell to your consignors all the online credit card platforms. So all the credit card platforms, regardless of which one you use, if you use an independent one, if you use Logistics /Fortis, if you use Resale Wallet, Resale Pay, Resale Wallet, if you use CardPoint, if you use any of them, they all have an online portal that you can go to and process credit cards. Where you can get a Square terminal, you can download Square to your iPhone uh, or Android phone or even your computer and start processing cards immediately. There is no reason not to be open. There is no reason. Only in your head is there a reason. Okay? Keep in mind all the worst things, almost all the worst things that have ever happened to you or will ever happen to you. Almost every single one of them, okay, happened up here. Happened up here in your head. The mind is a terrible thing. You think you can or you think you can't. Either way, you are right. Which way are you going to decide to do it? Which way are you going to decide to do it? Your customers don't care that your system is down. Your customers care about their problems. They care about the items they want to clear out. They care about buying whatever it is they're selling. Maybe they want to buy this glass. And if you sell it to them, if you have a pen, okay, and you sell it to them, they're gonna love you. They're gonna love you. That's a pink pen versus a white pen, but that's just me. You know me, okay? Right, Kelly, absolutely. Customers were so understanding on Saturday, and you're right. Hotspots work. Hurricane for 3 weeks and stay open. We did fine. I had several of you today tell me that Saturday was your best day. Like you had the best day on Saturday for business because you were open. Because you figured it out. And entrepreneurship is hard. Being a business owner is tough. There's no easy. Anybody can do it. Any of those poor scrubs out there, the people that work for you can do it. But no, you put someone special, put someone freaking crazy enough to borrow money from their friends, take out of their savings, max out their credit cards, hang out a sign that says their name and says, I'm open for business. That kind of crazy person makes things happen. Okay, and an entrepreneur, that shit done. Okay, and I excuse my friend. Uh, yes, get out that pink calculator. Get out that pink calculator and a pen. Yeah, it's scary. Yeah, you might make a mistake. So, like I had a couple of stores I talked to today that have tax on everything, and they were freaking out about it because their people can't do math and the tax is off. Let me do that. Okay, you're off a percent this way or a percent that way because of you made the sale. Yes, it's an expense. I'm not denying that. But the reality is, one customer you probably overcharged, one customer you undercharged. It's going to work out in the wash. It's going to work out in the wash. More importantly, you put that cash in the register. That's what's more important is you put those credit card sales in the register. Uh, you did that. You did that. You are resilient. You did not roll over. You did not roll over. Okay. I can tell you, I had a message from Emporia just before I came on, talking about how guys, all their resources are focused on getting this back up. I had a personal message on it to relay that, and I already knew that because of other conversations I'd already had. But I couldn't ask for a better group of people taking care of things right now. I am excited at their commitment to making this right and to getting everybody back online. They're not focused on finger pointing. There's lots of time for that. There's lots of time to figure out Okay, what went wrong? There is lots of times. There. This is a catastrophic failure. Okay, it is bad anytime one server goes down. When 90% of the servers go down all at once. Okay, think like COVID, people. What happened when the whole world shut down all at once? It was messed up. Okay, it didn't turn back on like a light switch. It turned off 90% of the servers. They don't turn back on like a light switch. It takes a little bit of time. So yeah, you need to be resilient this week. And I mean that this week. This week you need a little bit of resilience. You need a little bit of tough shoulders, thick skin, because it's going to be in the uncomfortable zone this week. I don't know when it's going to come down. I'm telling people, this is me telling people. This is me telling people. I'd be happy if I was up on Friday. This is me telling people that. So if you come up on Tuesday, great. If you come up on Thursday, great. That's better than Friday. But have your system plan, have your people plan, have your operation plan, how you're going to handle things plan, so that you are not shut down. I know many stores in the North, for example, are on school break this week. A lot of stores in the Northeast have a February school vacation. There's President's Day tomorrow. That is amazing for many of you. If you have any population government workers uh, in your area, that is Monday is an amazing day. Take their money, run their credit card, sell them things you haven't priced yet. Keep a logbook. Start a logbook. It isn't that hard. What do you need to know? What do you need to know? You need to know whose stuff it was, what it was, and how much you priced it at. Anyways, that is a great question. Do I think we'll be all up at once or a bit at a time? I think it'll be a bit at a time. I do not expect all the servers to come down at once. I expect it to be a bit at a time, and I expect that you will know that your server is up before you're notified. Why do I say that? Because the way that I expect that they will come up, it'll be a little bit at a time, and they'll start. So it doesn't hurt you to try. Click on the link, see if it comes up, but don't be disappointed if it doesn't. Because you've got this. You survived 2 days of this already. You can survive a couple more. This is not your whole business. This is not your whole community. You are the soul of your community. You are the heart of your community. Okay? Only if you shrivel up in a ball does this all collapse. Only if you shrivel up in a ball. And I'm not saying it's easy. It's not easy. Okay? It is not easy. If it was easy, any poor schlump could do it. If it was easy, any poor schlump can do it. You are better than this. You are strong. Most of you are women. Okay, overwhelmingly, again, overwhelmingly women. Most of you are mothers. Okay, you gave birth. Okay, you gave freaking birth. That was a hell of a lot harder than this, and you carried that basketball around with you for 9 months. Okay, that was a heck of a lot harder than this. Michelle, you are a single woman. I'm going to use you as an example for a second. I love you. Okay, I'm talking with love. You're a single mother who quit her job to start a business. A single mother taking care of a baby who started a business, quit her job, started a business, take care of her business. Right. That's awesome, Heather. And you add the things, roll into a lot of them, and put our tag and tag the product. Then keep all those tags until I can put it right. Because Heather, in the worst case, you can enter that at point of sale. And add that to the client's account at point of sale. And remember, if your account, if you give consigners access to their accounts online, you can use the myresaleworld.com portal, myresaleworld.com, and you can log into that. Click on the R-e-commerce tab, and then click on consignors and search any active consignor. Find their account number, find their account balance. You can see all of that. Okay, and most of you have that. Most of you are on the cloud and have that. Right, and now your babies have babies. You have this amazing business that runs and is flourishing. I think I saw her doing a live video just before I came on. I think I saw Holly doing a live video. But you are with your baby, okay? You're with your grandbabies, and it's just amazing. Although I hate calling you grandmother because you're just too young for that. You know. Thank you, Rose. That is your choice. You can make the choices of what you control. You control this. You are in complete control. Liberty is not in control. You are in control. Do not give up control to somebody else. You are a strong, independent, woman-owned business. You gonna let some software company tell you how to run your business? No. You're gonna let whether the internet works or not control your business? No. You're gonna let whether you have power or not, a hurricane, whatever, control your business? No. No. Don't give up control here, people. Do not give up control. You have control. You and only you. You have control of how you respond to things. You have control in how you treat your customers and how you serve them. You are there to serve. You are in the hospitality business. You may think you're in the resale business, but you are in the hospitality business. Okay? And you are there serving your customers. Resale will take care of you in the long run. I'm not worried about that. You will get back up and running. You'll get back to normal. But this is your choice. This is your time to shine. This is your time to stand strong and tall. Stand strong, stand tall, and own this moment. Own it. Own it. I mean, I have something to call it old school. This is what I heard the old people did with a pen and paper. I told you as I was working through I sounded old today. I am old. I sounded old today. I'm working through my Rolodex, talking to y'all today, making sure I was getting to as many people as possible. Okay? And I can do that. And that's my choice. So I can do things that, everybody in the retail world is focused on getting you back online. Everybody there is focused on that. Euphoria has given them countless resources to help everything back online. It's not a light switch, but you are in control of how you open the store, Mara. You have the power. Okay, tomorrow can be an amazing day. I had multiple stores Reckitt Saturdays. I mean, doesn't that bring people out? It brings out the shoppers, right? When you're down and you have to adapt, it brings out people. Like you would have been dead on Saturday. Telling me up like crazy. And I should have been dead, but I was so busy. Because they knew. But they knew you were resilient. They knew that this shut you down. You know what? This shut you down. And weave. Weave. I got Vince Lombardi quote over here. It's not whether you get knocked down, it's whether you get up. Again, all of those things. I can list so many actions, but most of them are in your head. Most of them are in your head. And I've even had a hit put out on me. Different story, but I mean, true story, but it's a story. But it's not my defining story. So you can let these things define you. You can let them. You hold the pen to your book. You hold the pen to look at your store. You control it unless you give it away. You're gonna let somebody else write the story of your business. You're gonna let some software company write the story of your business, or are you gonna write it? This software deserve a chapter. But it does not deserve to be the book. It does not deserve to be the whole story. And for your software issue, this is a footnote. This is a footnote. I will say it again. If you do not know how to get a hold of me, if you, yes, I'm talking to you, do not know how to get a hold of me personally. Like I call people. I call people. Okay, Neil, Neil at nextlevelresale.com, Neil at nextlevelresale.com. What was your question, Michelle? No goofy questions. The only goofy questions you can ask one. When your web sales come off inventory, they will think once the system resets. So let me start off again. So let me address the website for a second here. If you sell on both your Shopify website and an eBay store, I have been recommending that you pause your eBay store. Okay, because it is not using your inventory right now. And so I don't want you to sell something in a store that also sells online on eBay especially because you can get really dinged with cancel orders that you're not able to fulfill. So I'm telling people to pause their eBay stores if you have. If you have Shopify, it's more complicated to turn off your cart. It's actually overly complicated to turn off your cart on Shopify. So, but those orders will come down afterwards and up your inventory. You know you're going to have some items that had sold in store, but also sold online. I mean, I'm telling you to get the Shopify app on your phone or on your computer and try to keep up with them. But the reality is, some are going to sell. When they come into the system that they've already sold, they're going to show as red. Vacation mode on eBay, absolutely, Rachel, absolutely, and that is what I am recommending to everybody on eBay. To turn off, and it depends on what template you're using and coding. And so I tell people not to that just because it's more complicated than the average user can handle. And know that. So know that you can handle this. Know that you got this. They're going to get us up and get you up as soon as they can. But it's going to take time. And that's why I'm saying plan for Friday, plan for Saturday. Know that, okay, if you're down for a week, you got this. Okay, because you're not disappointed. You're not disappointed if you're clicking. You're not worried about it. Is it likely? Hey, Renee, great to have you here live. Actually, you are on my call list, so I'm glad that you are still working. So, no, the people that are still working, that are on the cloud, 12% of the stores that are still working, I know that Retail World has gone in and checked all of them to make sure that they aren't that they will not go down. That they will not go down. So I feel very confident, Renee, that if you are up for the stores that are on the cloud, that they will not go down because they've done a lot of testing. Not 100% guaranteed, but I'm feeling very good based on the information that I have. Is there for desktop users? Is there a way to find Retail World rewards? There is not because that server is down right now. So there's not a way to assign those until it is back up. There is not a way to assign those reward points or redeem those until the server is back up. There's not a way to do that, Erica. Honestly, there's not a feasible way to do that. It was looked at, but there's not a feasible way to make that work until the cloud is up and going. They are finding resistance to get this up. I really, but it's a tough path. That path of least resistance is not a straight line, and it is a very tough path. But they're going to make it happen. They're going to make it happen. They're doing literally around the resources that they have put towards this is honestly knowing Resale World before it was acquired and after it was acquired, it would not, the resources that are being put towards it would not have been able to be put towards it when it was an independent company. Okay? They would not have been able to do that as an independent company. The resources that are being put towards this, it hurts, and I am really quite proud of the resources that they are putting towards it, support the team, and give them everything they need to make this happen. But anything that you're concerned about, I mean, again, I am an open book. I do not work for Resale World. I am a partner at Next Level Resale. I'm a partner with Andy Lewis at nextlevelresale.com. Where you're here, skip our page, like our page, comment, classes. We do all sorts of things, and we stop everything when you're stopped. Stop everything to help you. All we have done this weekend. All we have done is take calls, help people think fast. Okay. Since we first heard about it, I actually thought I will tell what I think is a funny story. You can decide. No one has ever accused me of telling a good funny story. But when I alerted the team at Resale World about this because of access that we have to client servers, and that we have clients that trust us with access so that we can help them grow their business. When I alerted them early Saturday morning, I thought I was waking them up early Saturday morning to let them know this. And they're like, no, we got a call from Dubai early. And I'm just like, why? There's a lot of retail in the Emirates. I did not know that. I learned something this weekend. But Dubai beat me in the learning issue. But that's how early they were on top of this, started working on resolving it. Yeah, I just thought that was cool. I mean, I can fully tell you, Angie and I do not, and we currently do not have anybody in Dubai. We are completely independent of Resale World. We work with all the software companies. I can tell you things terrific. I can tell you about every software company. We work with you all. We have lots of clients on Resale World. We will all get through this. Okay, you will get through this. Okay, you were made for this. Okay, you are enough. Just show up with a smile on. You got this. You have got this. But do not hesitate. I mean, my dance card, I return calls. Yeah, I got to play this now, but I return calls at all sorts of crazy hours. But I return calls. NEIL at nextlevelresale.com, NEIL at nextlevelresale.com. I am an open book. I only speak what I speak from the heart. If you don't know me, if you don't know me, you are less than 6 degrees separation from me from somebody that does. Okay, I do these shows every Sunday at 4:10-ish, every Sunday and Wednesday at 4:10-ish, and I have been doing them since March 17, 2020, where I went for 600 and something days straight, okay, during the pandemic. So if you have any questions, do not hesitate, do not charge for the call. I'm just going to help you think this through and think about your next step. Think about your next step, because this is how you become a better retailer. This is how you become a better store owner. This is how you take it to your next level. That is how you do it. Thank you, Julia. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. And I appreciate all of you. Okay? You. Okay? So I had no problem leveraging my contacts to say, I'm fighting for you. Not a bit. I have no problem doing that because that's what this is all about. Making you better, making you stronger, making you more resilient. Okay, less dependent on anything. I don't want you dependent on some man. I don't want you dependent on some software. I don't want you dependent on your internet connection. I don't want you dependent on a credit card vendor. I don't want you dependent on anything. I don't want you dependent on where you get your morning coffee. I don't want you dependent on where you get your morning coffee. I want you dependent on you. You dependent on you. That is what I want. And I am here to support that in any way I can. Okay? Any way I can to make you sell more, to make you stronger. Okay? To make you more profitable. Because ultimately, it's not the top line that matters. Top line is how hard you work. People get hung up on that. I want to make 100,000 in sales, $250,000 in sales, 500,000, $1 million in sales. Okay, we have plans that do 2 million in sales. The person that does 200,000 makes more money than us. Okay, we have clients like that. Okay? They get so fixated on that top number instead of the bottom number. The top number is how hard you work. The bottom number is how smart you work. How smart are you going to work this week? Be smart, ladies and gentlemen. Be smart. Don't hesitate to reach out. I am here, ladies and gentlemen, every Sunday and Wednesday at 4 8 Sunday and Wednesday at 4 8 If you have a question for me, just email me. IL@nextlevelretail.com. IL@nextlevelretail.com. This video and everything I talk about goes over to the YouTube channel. You're not alone in the store because you're not. Where you can like, comment, subscribe, and oh yeah, ring the bell so you know when another video drops. You can also share with everybody in resale better business. Like I said, any IL at nextlevelresale.com. IL at nextlevelresale.com. We start the program with the year of positive thinking that gave me the 18th for starting the program tonight. I'm going to give you a light piece. I really like this. Surround yourself with people who speak truth to your bullshit. Surround yourself with people who speak truth to your bullshit. You need people in your life who are kind, accepting, and loving. But it is equally important to have people who speak truth to bullshit. As Professor Brene Brown often says, our friends are our compass. They show us the way and redirect us when we settle for our pride, our center. Our ego always gets in the way of fixing it. The things that allow us to simply get by in life without having to work too much. We don't always tell because truth tells not to work. The true power of good friends is that they will protect you. It's in our heart. It also requires us to step into our own truth with grace and honesty. Surround yourself with people who uplift you, but also speak truth to your bullshit. Well, I couldn't have ended that better myself. Ladies and gentlemen, I am a two-like party, a wedding, a bar mitzvah party when all this software stuff is over. Yes, we will. But until then, until Wednesday at Awaken is, we're still not important breaking news. Know that you and you, but most importantly you, yes, you, you're not alone running this store. I'll see you Wednesday. It's time for dessert, everybody. Have a great